Hello Pioneers, welcome back to Satisfactory. Now in between, since the last episode, I did go and find a whole bunch of hard drives and came up with, let's see, we've got the iron wire recipe, the cast screw recipe, and a couple of alternates for the reinforced plates. Now, for new players, it might be a little bit overwhelming to go and grab hard drives at this point in your save. There are a lot of hostile aliens, so make sure you've got your zappy tool. And you know, if you don't know where they are and you're just running around aimlessly, it can be annoying, but like I said, this is just how I like to start my saves, so you definitely don't need to copy me. With that said, we also I found some Spiedors and got their guts. I think that's... Oh yeah, I also did overclocking. This will come in handy later. So I've also got a couple of spare hard drives. I'll research one more. Because, as well as alternate recipes, there are also 2 results that give you extra inventory space. Now they will only show up, you get extra 6 slots, they will only show up if you've got no other alternate recipes to find, so I'll get them early while I can, just to make things a bit easier. Now I still want to get into the guts of this episode. I still want to expand the concrete, and I'll also expand all the rest of this basic stuff to include screws and cables, but I'm actually going to need to increase my power first, because I will run out. We've only got 12 megawatts spare, so let's we don't need to worry too much about getting the blind right up. Cables. Actually, what I'll do is I will put another one of these here, and then join that to there, that to there. Now I should have bucket loads of biomass, because I ended up murdering quite a lot of animals. But in addition to that, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little biosolid... Well, in fact, before I do that, I really should unlock this. In fact, I have enough stuff for it, so let's do it now.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Right. Now, I'm not going to worry about the chainsaw just yet, but what that does is that lets me make solid biofuel. Turn my biomass into solid biofuel, which is much more efficient. Now, unfortunately, it takes 120 a minute, and I've only got 60 a minute belt, so it's not going to be super efficient right now. But it will be a start. It will get stuff going. Now I need to grab some power for you. Should still have plenty. Yeah, see, now we've got a capacity of 120 and we're currently using 52. Alright. With that done, leave that going for a while. And what I want to do first is come over here. Use a handy trick. There is here an invisible iron mine. You can't see it, but it's there. So, I'm going to have to get rid of this stuff for the moment. Now, this is going to be kind of tricky. Let me see if I can figure out what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to split this. Now that's going to make 60 coming into 2 lots of 30. Then I want to split one of those 30 into 15 and merge that that way, thank you, back into there. That will give us 30 that way and 30 that way, then 15 there. That makes 45. And then with that 45, I might need to get more belts. We can make this a nice even 45. We'll storage up here because there's going to be a lot more. Alright, now we'll give power back to that. Now, if we come all the way over here, there's another limestone node there. Oop, to get rid of this nodule on the top. Right. Another miner. I'm gonna have to bring this like this or so. Right. Whoops. Now we need to do the same thing with that. We need to split that and then split it again there-ish. Is that going to... Whoops. Yes, we can do that. And then we need to merge here. And this will make another... Is it going to reach? It is, good. Right, that's another lot there. Then over here, looking out for the fart gas, I'm almost certainly going to have to grab some more plates. I don't think I've got enough for all this belt work that I'm going to need. Where are you? Somewhere there. Oop, that was a little bit further than I expected to fall in, but it's fine, I didn't die. That... Slippery. This limestone is very slippery. Right. Yeah, we could shove another one of them. Something like that. Oh, now I have to get back up the hill. Yeah! There we go. Nope, nope. Gonna have to go around this way. We can... something like that. Again, this... yeah, need more plates. This is all going to be demolished at some point anyway and rebuilt because it's messy. I can't remember which one was the plates. I think it was this one over here. Later on, I will get signs. Oh, we've got plenty of plates. Got a few stacks of that. We'll get signs later so we can label things, but that's not going to be for a while. Now, as of update 8, I think it was update 8, you can actually destroy these fart gas pillars. But that is another thing that's going to happen significantly later. I'll grab this all the way over here. Try not to clip through the ground too much. Not that it really matters much. Alright, and once again we'll do... splitter. Ah, that's finished. Another splitter. Yes, I do have the stuff to build it. Oh, okay. I already have... it's not going to give me the other inventory upgrade. Okay, well, these two are both shit, but that was kind of a waste of a hard drive. It doesn't really matter. There are, I believe there are either the same amount or possibly even more hard drives than there are recipes, so you're not going to waste anything. Don't feel like you have to be sort of conserving your hard drives. Right, now that's another 45. Should set all of these to concrete while I'm at it. Paste. And paste. Grab that. Did I put that the wrong... Put that the wrong way around? Put that the wrong way around too. Right. Now, what we can do, we've got 3 spare lots of 15, which equals 45. What an amazing coincidence. Where do I want to put this? So I can chuck these, say... here, maybe? And we can do the extra 15 from here. Yeah, that's not going to clip, that's fine. Not that clipping is a huge issue, really, but... I like things to be slightly neat, when possible. And... like, you can always lift it up and go over if you want to, but... and that one goes into... that one might have to come around like that a bit. It's going to clip just a little. It's resting nicely on top there. It's not clipping at all. And of course we're going to need mergers. Limit the number of mergers. That in there, that in there. Oops. That's close enough. Whoops. That was ugly. That in there. Hang on. That's a merger. I want that. There, that's better. Going to there. Now, we need to power everything up. Now this is probably more complicated than it needs to be, but it's only until we get things sort of finished, so it's not a huge deal. I'm going to stick one of these here. There. Oh! I'm out of pole space. Thank you. I kept missing what I was aiming for. Now we're also going to need... How long will this go? I need more cable. Shouldn't have to go back, I should have wire. Cable, I can make plenty of cable. 40 or 50 should be enough. I've never figured out how much per meter. It's like, it doesn't seem to be 1 a meter. I'm really not sure. Maybe it is. I don't know. How much? I could have put the limestone in those miners, but it doesn't matter. It's not like it's a precious commodity. I can just trash it. Alright, now just make sure we're not... Plenty of power. You know what I can do is I can kickstart these constructors over here. Alright, we got some... Oh, I didn't belt this bit, did I? Got it coming in here. I don't think I've ever seen those glowing fireflies before. Anyway. We've now got limestone going into there. Wonderful. Everything's coming in. We should now be getting 60 concrete per minute. Excellent, excellent. Alright. Now what I want to do is start expanding things out here. So this is my rods here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So we're going to chuck a splitter on this belt. Yes. What I want to do is make a bunch more of these. Stuck. Right. Get some of those. Some of that. Right. These are all going to be making iron. Wait, no, that's too many. That's not what I want. I am so smart. SMT. We want the splitter ore this side. Go around the long way. Fine. Ha! Because we're going to make... Get this... that's close enough. This is going to be making rods. And we're going to have to put a merger here. Probably not really going to be using all that many rods, but waste not, want not. Now, we need 2 more constructors here. This one will also be making rods. And we need I might need a bit more room, actually. Splitter there. Yep. Now, I'll actually move these out a little bit just so I've got a bit more room. I also need to be able to get into that merger. You know what? I'm going to move this out to here. Be a little bit tricksy. Put this there-ish and there-ish. Right. This one's going to be making rods. This one cast screws. Now there is a little bit more to it than that, but that's, I'll do that in a second. That is why I wanted the cast screws alt recipe. Okay, and the rods are going into that merger. And we'll have a separate storage for screws. I'll find what I'm looking for in a second, eventually. Okay, so I need to get all this powered up. Let's grab a pole there. And we'll run one to here. And then one to that. And then one over to here. What have I got over this side? Yes. More cables again. Darn. That's okay, I'm actually going to be automating cables very soon. So this isn't a big deal. Okay. Let's get another pole there and power that. Right, now everything should have power, should have inputs and outputs. Now, what we'll notice here, 60 dividing into 30, each of these takes 30, so that's fine. Each of these takes 15, so 30, 2 lots of 15. 30, we're taking 15 out of here, but over here, we're only taking 12 and a half. Now that's not a big deal, you can just leave that running if you want. It'll just back up slightly and the miner will turn off every now and again. Or what you could do, grab a slug here. Now this is where I mentioned overclocking before. We'll get a power shard. Put that back. Don't need them. Now you don't really need all that many screws, so this is highly unnecessary. It's just to make things look neat. If I put that up to 60, that should be... It will now take 15 per minute. So that's using all the iron, exactly. It also uses a little bit more power, proportionally speaking. But at the moment, that shouldn't be an issue. We've still got 30 megawatts spare. Wait till this one finishes. There we go. Now it's using 15 and making 60. So it's just a little... It makes the numbers nice and neat. That's all we need to really worry about. And similar over here, although slightly less complicated. Splitter. I completely forgot that you need cables to make splitters. Doesn't really matter which side. We'll put it this side. Where's the other iron? Over there somewhere. Alright. Close enough. Iron. Now this one, because 30 and 30, so we don't need any fancy sort of mathematics for this. It's just a flat ratio. I put that backwards. I'm getting really good at putting things backwards. There's the line. There's the line. That's going to make iron. That's going to make plates. Put a merger on there. Now we do need a lot of plates, so this actually is very handy. And oh, that's nice of it to actually fit in there. Right, we've now doubled our iron plate production. Just trying to make sure I've got enough power to do the extra copper stuff. I probably do. Right. I'll move this back a bit. Move that out to, say, there. Put a merger somewhere in the middle. And put most of that. I'll take one, thank you. Back in there. Right, now for our maths on this, again 60 coming out, 30 in here, so we can split this, put another one of these just here-ish, copper. Now 30 ingots out, it's only using 15 a minute. So, similar to the iron rods, we can make iron wire here. Yes, we need a splitter in there. That is a bit lucky. And merge that into there. Again with the cable. Oh, and now I'm out of iron rods as well. This is why everything got to be automated. Because otherwise you spend your life running back and forth. Oop, too far. Grabbing things. Grab another stack of them. How are we going on? Starting to run out. What about have we got in here? Look at that. 4 stacks. We can swap those over. Solid biofuel burns slower, so it's more energy efficient. And then we can put all of that back in there. Right, now, what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted by, you know, my lack of poor planning, lack of forward planning, whatever. I can speak the English. That's right, I was making cables. There. That'll do. Where do I need that to go? There. Now, over on this one, we're going to do similar, but slightly more. We are going to make 2 things making wire. Then we are going to merge them. So we're going to avoid that rock. And then we are going to make another constructor. This one making cable. See, it takes 60. So these 2 constructors make 60 wire, and they will merge into one constructor making cables. And then we'll put that in the storage box. We'll make it a little bit closer to base. And we need to put belts here. We need to splitterify that. Might have to put that on the belt because it's on a bit of a hill there. 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 Now we need to get everything with power. Uh-oh. Ah! The bees! The bees! Not the bees! Rude. Oh! I was out of cable again. I just made a bunch of cable. And I'm in the process of automating cable. How very rude. There. And that there. Now, just make sure I haven't actually joined that in yet. Well, you know. Where can I stick that? Where's a spare? Excuse me, lard ass. Right. Now, power is right on the line. But, is everything working? That's going into there. Need to get blade runners so I can jump. Those are merging into there. These are coming here. This is making stuff. And there we go. Everything, well, all the basic parts, everything I can currently make except for reinforced plates. Or at least everything that I need to make, except reinforced plates, is now fully automated. Green lights. Obviously I'm going to need to expand the power infrastructure, but that is the next part of the factory build. Everything's pretty much set up. And once again, yes, it's still burning fairly slowly. Still got... something's not quite right. I don't know what. I'll find that out later. That is... yeah. Things are going. Things are building. We have industrialization. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, that is a good place to stop this episode. So thank you very much for watching. And I will talk to you again in the next one.